name is Daniel Adiera, and I am the Executive Director of the Center for Criminology and Criminal Justice Policy. The Center for Criminology and Criminal Justice Policy is a not-for-profit organization whose objective is to promote the use of forensic sciences in the criminal justice sector in Uganda and beyond. Simply, one can call forensic science as that aspect of science which helps in the collection of evidence, and that evidence is technical. It's unlike the traditional evidence that they are used to, like eyewitness testimony or police lineups. This is technical evidence. And I believe that in most cases in Uganda involving sexual assault cases, forensic evidence in terms of forensic DNA is always something that the courts always want to find out that the prosecution did carry out such procedures, especially from the Directorate of Government Analytical Laboratory. And one of the main things that the center wishes to see in the coming few years is that there's an uptake of forensic knowledge and criminology in order to promote the justice and law order sector of Uganda. And if we talk about criminal law, we must also think about the possibility that some people might be wrongfully convicted. And at the moment, such conversations are not taking place in Uganda. So we had this idea that if we promote forensic sciences, not only among the professionals, but also among the people, the would-be victims of the justice sector. Because when we look at criminal law or criminal justice, it is very pervasive and very coercive. So if you found yourself within the corridors of criminal justice, one of the first questions you will ask yourself is, I need a lawyer, which is good. But in case the case at hand has forensics involved, then it's going to be another case. Because in this instance, the DPP and the police, they will bring the expertise from the government. But we find ourselves that most defendants do not have the luxury of finding alternative opinion in their defense. So with the Center for Criminology, we are carrying out research, and the preliminary results yet actually points that there's limited appreciation of forensics among some members of the legal community. And this becomes a problem for us. We start thinking about the potential number of people who are languishing in prison. And this cannot be overstated, because if we don't talk about it, it does not mean it doesn't exist. We have designed some short certificate courses that we hope will actually help us to boost the forensic knowledge within the country and also help to bridge that gap. So the problem that we are trying to solve here is, first of all, to create awareness that people know that these are not only just government services, but these are also services that ordinary people can consume. We provide the services, especially advisory services, free of charge, and people are happy with so far what we have provided with them. And for now, our model is to reach as many people as possible. So we frequently post our services on Facebook, and we also take in advisory sessions on Facebook. At the moment, we are trying to develop an app that will help to incorporate the forensic knowledge with the legal aspect of the law. Then we combine them and give people a full database. We were inspired by the Innocence Project in the United States. If you could look up the Innocence Project, you would see the wonderful work that they are doing, trying to exonerate wrongfully convicted inmates within the US criminal justice system. So at the moment, we want to see more and more people think about forensics and its role in the criminal justice system. That's one. Then two, we also want to see the potentially innocent people who are in prison, and forensic science or forensic evidence took a center stage in their conviction. And we are happy to support them with their appeal process, especially by looking at the technical evidence. Then the other also, we would also like to support court cases which have forensic science involved by acting as friends of court, that through submitting amicus briefs, especially when there are technical questions or matters of forensics arising. That's how we want to change the process of criminal justice system in the country.